Hello, I'm Aren Esser. In this video, I will show you the extreme weather images captured on the cameras. If you want to support my channel, you can like the video and subscribe to my channel below. Don't forget to turn on notifications to be notified of upcoming videos.
Downpours battered parts of Chongqing, causing flooding, disrupting traffic and stranding residents on Thursday. Agricultural lands were affected by the flood, resulting in economic losses. People in a low-lying place were trapped by surging floodwaters. Factories and schools in the affected areas were shut down to protect people's safety. This year's flooding was mainly triggered by heavy rains which caused rivers to overflow. The deadly deluges in China this summer have affected more than 11 million people in the provincial-level regions of Guangxi, Guizhou, Guangdong, Yunnan, Jiangxi, and Chongqing. In Chongqing, the floods have affected at least 420,000 people across 26 counties and sub-districts. Heavy rains caused rivers to overflow and caused massive floods and landslides. At least 52 people died from landslides and 5 people were swept away by the floods. So far 5 people who were swept away by the flood have not been found. Officials estimate that more than 200,000 people in the district have been evacuated, while dozens of homes have been destroyed by the floods.
Как же это? Это вот все наше, да? Ёбаный в рот.
A massive flood hit Russia's Sochi on Saturday, July 23, leaving streets in the country's largest resort city underwater. At least one person has died. Extreme weather had been expected to strike the Black Sea city on July 23, with meteorologists warning of floods and mudflows and the risks of severe storms causing showers, thunder and hailstorm. Heavy rains triggered flash floods that caused disruption throughout the area. The sewers overflowed as the drains could not handle the volume of water. Vehicles were flooded and possessions were destroyed or washed away. Areas when the floodwaters receded, the streets were filled with rubble and mud. Heavy rain started falling on Friday night. The average rainfall reached from 40 mm to 90 mm of rain. Emergency situation was declared by authorities after heavy rains fell in the region in 1 hour. Almost 90 mm of rain fell in the Lazarevsky district of Sochi in 2 hours. Water flows literally demolished cars. Severe floods left yards, basements and the first floors of houses in Sochi's Kostinsky district underwater. Some houses had their energy cut off. Videos of the town shared on social media display streets was rivers, with cars being swept away through effective currents. In Sochi, heavy rains turned city streets into rivers. Due to flooding, visitors to the Moremal shopping center cannot return home. People are forced to walk around the de-energized center. More than 120 cars were destroyed due to flooding in Sochi according to reports. It damaged at least 122 cars. Many of them were simply washed away by streams of water. several videos showing the men rescued people who were almost swept away by powerful currents during bad weather at night in Sochi. Eyewitnesses say that one of the girls was almost unconscious. Sochi and Krasnodar, Russia, were hit by floods. The street turned into rivers. Near the stadium, Kuban, was flooded, local media reported.
It is impossible to call such weather otherwise than the revenge of nature, planet and climate. Malaysia is suffering from destruction and hellish gusts of wind. To be at the epicenter of the latest news, subscribe to the channel. The Malaysian Meteorological Department reported strong winds and rough seas over Condor waters. The population is advised to be more careful and monitor the development of the weather situation, as it is updated every 3 hours. And do not plan long trips without the need to arrive far from the shelters. The southwest monsoon brought the destruction of varying degrees and flooding in densely populated areas. All necessary services arrive, ready to assist with any kind. The authorities are prepared to eliminate the consequences immediately after the end of the extreme weather phase. Muhammad Helmi Abdullah, Director General of the Malaysian Meteorological Department, said that during this period, the winds would constantly blow from the southwest with lower air humidity and stable atmospheric conditions. This results in no rain cloud formation and results in most places across the country with more days without rain than other seasons, as well as low rainfall distribution, he said in a statement today. He said that heavy rain with strong winds and lightning due to the squall line phenomenon could still occur on the peninsula's western coast and western Sabah early in the morning, and could last up to several hours. He advised the population to use water wisely during this period. The latest weather information is available through the website, mobile app, and social media, and for further inquiries, the public can contact the Malaysian Meteorological Department hotline.
Whoa, what the heck?
Around 2:30 p.m., July 24, 2022, there was a sudden rainstorm in Hangzhou, Zhejiang Province, China. Subsequently, the Hangzhou Meteorological Observatory has issued a yellow rainstorm warning signal. According to the observation of the local weather station, the precipitation amounted to 60.7 millimeters in 2 hours. Some residents in Hangzhou City took videos and pictures of strong winds and heavy rain. The strong wind nearly knocked over a truck that was parked on the side of the road. In addition, heavy rain made visibility on the road completely unclear, and the car struggled to move forward. Heavy rain also brought temperatures down to 28 degrees Celsius. Affected by strong convective weather, it is expected that in the next few days, there will still be thunderstorms in Hangzhou, Shaoxing, Ningbo, Suzhou, and other places in Zhejiang Province. Thunderstorms may be accompanied by short-term heavy rains and strong winds of levels 7 to 9. Local authorities remind citizens not to go out unless necessary due to bad weather. In recent years, Chinese experts have warned that extreme weather is becoming more frequent.
Sometimes people are like, why'd you move back to New York? And I was like, I don't know, I just really love the ambiance and like there's such a charm to the city.
Careful,